What did Matchbox 20 say while playing Riichi Mahjong? And I will cheat for a mixed triple sequence chance. A 2, 3, 4, so we can advance. Let's chase this Riichi call. Say frick it, we will ball. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. We're doing okay in the gold room. Let's take a look at the match history. Spoilers in case... Oh, I forgot. Wait, when did I play this on stream? Oh my god. I was like, we haven't had a fourth place, mood destroyer in a while. Folks, welcome back to Mahjong Soul. As we load into the gold room today, let me just say this, a very belated but sincere thank you for 8,000 subscribers right here on YouTube. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. It's been an absolute joy being able to grow this channel and community with everyone here. Thank you so much. You know how YouTube gives you like a silver button at 100K and a gold button at 1 million? I think that for 10,000, they should give you one made out of paper mache. Look, I'm just saying, it's the thought that counts. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a little, hey, you're doing good. I like your Riichi Mahjong song parodies. This is what YouTube sounds like. Now, as we load into the gold room, some general housekeeping. Hey, if you like this song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous today. And also, one of you sussy little bakas subscribed to me on Twitch when I wasn't even streaming. That's a contrarian act. You're literally supporting me financially for a service I'm not even in media res, so that's contrarian. I thank you via a contrarian way. Family Guy impressions. Here we go. Pina, is your name something that you see at night plus maybe your name? Lois, that's why my username is Moonlight Sammy. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Every day it gets closer to Trump. Now, okay. This is a terrifying situation. I don't know if you've noticed this, but a crossword has spawned into White Dragon 3 Dora. We are, Kesha voiced, we are who we are, but we're also, one tile away from Tenpai. You know what? Let's not and pretend like we did. Let's genuinely not and pretend like we did. A crossword could also have like a bang-in, half flush in the, character suit or something like that for White Dragon 3 Dora. White Dragon 3 Dora half flush. That's a Hanemon. I don't necessarily want to deal into that, but can I tell you something even scarier? Right Lord is not necessarily... Oh, okay. Well, a lot just happened. Right Lord is not going to roll over and die in the light of this Mangan. And Left Lord just called Riichi. I sincerely, folks, I have no idea what... Oh. This is what it's like buying a ticket to WWE and then seeing someone hit another person with a steel chair. We are literally just spectating a gruesome fight right now. And honestly, we come out of it peachy keen Avril Lavigne. I'm sorry, but we absolutely do. Sorry for the language. How am I doing outside of this game? As this hand is pretty okay. Maybe we can do some Riichi Pinfu magic if we are so lucky. Another pair of the White Dragoon or the Red Dragoon. five of bamboo dipped in Mama Liz's chili oil is not that bad either. I'm doing okay. This is it, okay? This is the week. At the end of the month / a few days into the next month, significant others moving in. It's all that's going on in my life. I've been just going to Lowe's lately. I've literally just been going to Lowe's lately. And you know what I haven't done in a while? Play Pokemon Platinum, folks. It's honestly unacceptable. It's honestly unacceptable, this world that we live in. Where's the government in all this? Shouldn't they... I think that the government should sanction frickin' moving companies just so that you Sungs can play a little bit more Pokemon Platinum in their downtime. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, thank God he doesn't get to play Pokemon Platinum. We don't like hearing about it that much. Hey, come on! It's a great game with a nice post-game in the Battle Frontier. You're telling me you don't see the beauty in a timid-natured Mesprit using Trick with a Choice Scarf and also using Thunder Wave and Charm to hopefully set up a Swords Dancing Garchomp in the back? Horse Tack is attached! It's a great game, folks. It's a great game. Now, have I just been hard stuck in the Battle Factory for the last, I guess, like 2 months now because I haven't been able to play it really this past month? Yeah, absolutely. But as soon as I conquer the Battle Factory, then the team building is really gonna begin, and we're gonna go to the frickin' moon, and then we're gonna go to Virginia, and then we're gonna go to the White House. Yeah. This is interesting. Yeah. I'm moving my way downtown into Tenhou. 2 door have already been cut, so we know that nobody's waiting with like a triplet of the door or anything. So even though we're going a little shields down, going a little face-up attack position with the Tenhou game plan, I'm okay with it. Okay, left lord calls the Riichi. I'm suddenly less okay with it. I don't have anything safe to discard, and if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Here we go. We're playing aggressively. We genuinely cannot fold. We genuinely, ooh, but we can fold is the problem. I keep the MFing thing on me is the problem. I could cut 4 of characters. It might be my best tile right now. Or I could just cut. Yo, all I have is Tenhou red 5. You know what? I'm out of here. I'm out of 9,000. I'm so sorry. I'm blowing this popsicle stand. I should not have folded, folks. I should not have folded. Whose man's is this? Who let this man's fold? I threw the 4 of characters and was absolutely fine. I mean, I was kind of guessing, right? Like 1 being thrown from left lord means that they're not waiting with a 2-3. 7 being thrown by a crosslord means that they're not waiting for a they're not waiting with a 5-6. So I was like, you know, in terms of chances, I like mine. I probably should have stayed in there. I mean, but then we would have had to discard something like the 4 of circles. Let's see if that would have gotten us into trouble. A crosslord with a huge hand. Okay. They were waiting on the 6 of characters. I don't think that we would have had to discard that at any point. Would we have to try to stay in that? They were waiting on 3-6. Hang on. We're going to pay out, we're going to pay out a 6,000 point dealer penalty right now. That's unacceptable. Whose man's is this? But if we had dealt the 3 of characters, we would have legitimately dealt into a crossword. So if you wanted me to push that, I'm sorry. You are now on the hook for a handwritten apology in the comment section down below. All I had, right? Hang on. Let me think about whether or not it was genuinely right there. Yusong, I love it when you talk about Pokemon Platinum, and I love it when you get into the weeds about Riichi Mahjong. No, but it's gonna make us a better player. All we had there was Tenhou, and do we have a red 5 maybe? And maybe like Riichi Pinfu Tenhou something, right? That's not bad per se, but at the same time, like, our hand was not ready. And it doesn't necessarily, like, our hand is 1 away or worse. It's like right there. It's 1 away from Tenpai. Bad weight. I don't know if you can necessarily call that a bad weight. I think it was an okay weight. This isn't bad grandpa. This is a pretty okay grandpa when it's all said and done. Now that is interesting, is it not? That is interesting, is it not? Oh man. A mana planet canal Panama. Oh man. I'm going to cut the 4 of circles. I don't love it. I would love to use this as a 3-4 shape and a 4-5 shape, right? But unfortunately, I don't want to get rid of the 1 of bamboo either. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. It's the freaking Dora tile. Turns out keeping that would have been right. But also, at the same time, right? We had equal chance to draw something like... I mean, not equal chance, but... Oh... Could have drawn into something in the character suit. That could just be variance. Left lord gonna win with a white dragon 2-Dora hand. Okay, suddenly this game is slipping through my fingertips. It's absolutely okay. Is this going to be another morale breaker on the YouTube channel? I certainly hope not. Okay, this hand feels beef strong enough. That's a beef stroganoff joke. The people love it, okay? The people love it. I've seen the numbers. When I say beef strong enough, as a reference to the dish, beef stroganoff, people are hooting and hollering. People are losing their collective minds out there. I don't even want this 2 of characters, right? This 2 of characters just deals me into other people with a 3-4 in the end game. But like, what if I draw into something like, excuse me, 5 of characters? 5 of characters suddenly makes this hand go to the freaking moon, right? Oh, So this is not, unfortunately, our hand is not coming together very easily. What am I, a hip Beatles song that I only discovered through the movie musical Across the Universe in high school? Because the cross country team that I was on, was launching it for group bonding, but also there was nudity, and that's like, I don't know, as a high schooler you're like, oh my god, I'm watching nude people in a co-ed environment. I've basically lost my virginity. I don't know. You know, you're in high school, you don't really know. You sound like a hoot. Thank you. I mean, I don't even think that's that embarrassing. Hang on. So this is disgusting, because now we have 2 Dora, but the rest of our hand is hot garbaggio, folks. I don't know how to tell you this. It's hot garbaggio. You know what I'm considering right now? If Left Lord throws out a 6 of characters, I might just call Chi and go frickin' Tanya. I might go frickin' Tanya. Then we have an opportunity to pawn into a 3rd copy of the Dora. We have the opportunity to pawn into the last 5 of circles, although there's not a really good chance that that's going to happen. But I think, yeah, 6 of... Oh man. Oh man. I mean, 2 pairs for a verse, no album out, and my money's so tall that my barber's got to climb it. Awkward. Extremely awkward and incredibly close. Now, if the wall shows me a 8 of bamboo, Riichi Mahjong and I are no longer friends. I will be rescinding my friendship. I will be renouncing my support for the 8 of bamboo and for Riichi Mahjong if it shows up in my hand. It's the one tile, the one piece that I don't want to see right now. Reason why I kept the 4 is because I was like, there's only one 5 of circles left. That's really unlikely. We're more likely to draw into a 3 of circles or a 6 of circles, even though, despite the fact that 2 6s of circles have already been thrown. So, Right Lord, oh man, this has not been a great game for me. I'm just gonna be real with you. This has not been a great game for me because Right Lord calls the Riichi, and I don't know if you see this, but our hand does not have a lot of safety. In fact, we have none pizza left beef in terms of safety. This is really bad. I guess I'm gonna fold with the Kachi there, but to what end? You know what I mean? To what end? We could try to fold with the 1 of bamboo. Oh, excuse me, the 1 of circles, and I think that's our best bet right now. Am I buying anything exciting at lows? No, I'm not. But you know, this is the importance of doing your research online, because we wanted to buy like one of those kind of crappy like foldable picnic tables, you know what I mean? Like they're just kind of plastic and they're like gray colored and they have the legs that swing out from under the table. Under the sea. They have the legs that swing out from under the table. You could have a 2-3 in your hand, but 3 of the 3s are gone and I have nothing else that's safe. And also this is a terminal tile. I'll see you in HE double hockey sticks. It's close to the Dora, which is what freaks me out. Anyway, we were at Lowe's and we saw this table. I was like, it looks okay. It doesn't seem great. Oh my god. I have not been able to, like, if I deal in, I deal in. Like, there's really nothing that I can do. It's a very tricky and precarious situation for me. What is this, Thanksgiving and my in-laws? Okay, I throw the 3 of circles because they can only, they can't be waiting with a 4-5. They can only be waiting with a 1-2. And that's a pretty bad weight. People aren't inclined to call Riichi as much if that's really what they got going on. Stacy's mom meta. Okay, a lot of the 8s, aka all my apes, have been thrown. Oh, all my apes actually gone. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I can get rid of the 6 of characters, right? They can't be waiting with a 4-5 because of this 3 discard, and because all my apes are gone, they cannot be waiting with a 7-8. So if nothing else proves to be safe, we are going to throw the we are going to rely on the apes, folks. Hang on. I'm gonna throw the Nolan Northwind because it's safer than the 6 because they could still have something like a pair of the 6s. They could still have like a 5-7 or something extremely weird like that. So it's not necessarily totally totes my goats safe. It's just pretty safe. Also, whoa, Right Lord with the Khan. Okay, they're going to Khan Academy. Doesn't look like the Animal Crossing new Dora is anything to write home about. And you know what? This is great because now I don't have to have the last draw discard. Left Lord, if you want to deal yourself into oblivion, be my guest. Lumiere the Chandelier meta. Okay, Right Lord, double pair weight. No, what? 2, yes, double pair weight on 2 of characters or 8 of circles. A crossword also managed to eke into Tempai for a Tanyao 2 Dora hand. Holy smokes. I'm glad we didn't deal in. We had every single opportunity to deal in at that moment, and I'm very glad that we didn't. Very lucky, by the way. Very lucky. And the table was like $25. Was it like... I want to say the table was something ridiculous, like $40 or something. I think it was a pretty big table. It was like 9 foot or something. And I was like, this doesn't seem that great, but I guess we can buy it because it's the only one they have really in stock right now. And then my significant other, she was like, she did a pro gamer move. She was like, wait, let me look it up online. And she just found like a very comparable table from Amazon. Because it's not like we're going to be hosting the Last Supper on this table. You know what I mean? It's just like a temporary... It's just like a temporary solution to put some stuff on. And at least I don't have to deal into a Patsu here. This is a deal, Riichi. When did everyone get good tiles without me? I want some good tiles. This is unacceptable, folks. Do I chi here? I don't even hate chiing necessarily. I could throw a 9 of circles because Suji Gaming, right? 6 being safe means that they can't be waiting with a 7-8. So 9 of circles, very, very safe. Could be waiting with a double pair, but we also see 2 of them. And you know, I go to Harvard. I'm 6'2", and there's 2 of me. This is a very simple little discard, a simple little calculation to make. I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit. Oh, okay. We would have drawn. I mean, we've drawn 3 of them. And we looked it up online, and you could get it from Amazon, which I know is like, you know, you don't want to necessarily be, you know, supporting Amazon. But just, if we didn't even look at other stores too. Like, we could go to Target or something. And it was just like a fraction of the price. It was genuinely like, you could get one for like $15. And so, not today, Lowe's. Not today. But moving has truly robbed me of some childhood innocence. Again, all this time that I've been spending doing freaking adult things, getting the exterminator to come by just because, I don't know, you know, we've seen a lot of bugs lately and stuff, and just kind of organizing that, which I know is not the world's most difficult thing, but it is annoying. It's Tower of Hannoying, okay? If you've ever played some Nancy Drew. Hey! Thank you so much, Bachu, for the follow. I'm not even streaming on Twitch right now. Hey, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. What is going on with this hand? Because suddenly Seymour is like each 2 away from Tenpai, but we don't have a pair in our hand, which is a little bit awkward sauce. And we want this hand to be awesome sauce. 3 of bamboo could be our pair, right? If we draw into like a 9 and then a 6. Okay, that could have been our pair. Unlucky. Genuinely unlucky. All this time looking at tables, calling the exterminator, could have been spent playing Pokemon Platinum. I know. I think I have it harder than anyone else on the frickin' planet. Streamers possibly have it harder than anyone in the world, okay? And you could quote me on that. How was your day at work? Oh, I got bad Mahjong RNG. How was your day at work? Oh, yeah, I mean, I was on the floor of the ICU. It was okay, I guess. Just trying to contend with saving people's lives or whatever, and that's stressful, you know? Oh, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, your opponent was waiting with a single tile wait for the white dragon. That must have been really hard. Why am I being so mean to myself? I mean, I guess I'm not being mean to myself, but just... Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Yo, I can't do that. I genuinely can't do that. I genuinely cannot do that. Because if I cut 2 of bamboo and then I cut 1 of bamboo, instead of being on a single tile wait for either the 6 of circles or a 7 of circles, if we just draw into Tenpai, suddenly we have an awesome sauce, double sided wait. Michael Dublé sided wait on 5 or 8 or 3 or 6, right? That's really, really good. Not only that, like, we get Pinfu. We get literally more value if we wait for a double-sided wait rather than waiting on a single tile wait. And now you're stuck in the Thunderdome with me, baby. I call chasing Riichi, and get this. Get this. Like a viral political video of Pete Buttigieg on Fox News. Okay, weird reference, but we don't have to discard the door. Now, was I planning that? No. Was it nice that it worked out that way? Yeah. Should I have at least acknowledged that the door, like, should I have recognized that the door was the 8 of circles before we did any of that? Heck yeah. Absolutely. Yes, that would have been right. All right, Kiefer Sutherland. A lot of pairs in our starting hand. Okay, 50k for a verse, no album out. We really want to see another Kiefer Sutherland, right? I'd love to be able to open up this hand and go to the all-you-can-pawn and Shi buffet. Now, if we continue getting pairs, that is another story entirely, because 7 pairs, 2 Dora. 7 pairs, I snooze. 7 pairs, 2 Dora, I wake, right? 7 pairs, 2 Dora is nice. That's 4 Han right there. And then if we call Riichi, that's a guaranteed natty farm-to-table Mongon. Open range, ethically sourced Mongon. Some of you have been getting unethically sourced Mongon, and it shows. You have the waters in our ocean are being polluted because big businesses out there are doing whatever they can to get unethically sourced Mongons. Me, I reduce carbon emissions and I get ethically sourced Mongons. That's why I shop at Lowe's. Confusing ad read. Yeah, I mean, it's fun too. I mean, it's fun and stressful because we're like, oh yeah, we should get a We should get a dresser and stuff. And that's fun because it's like, oh, we get to, you know, as an adult, you can't play Pokemon Platinum anymore. All you have to do is be like, oh yeah, this dresser looks nice. I mean, it is equal parts kind of boring and kind of fun. I like being able to give my silly little opinions. Giving my silly little opinions is honestly one of the greatest joys in my life. Hey, what do you think about this? Oh my God. You want to know what I think about something? About anything? Oh my God. This is my lucky day. Oh my God. Thank you so much. You care about what I have to say? You care about whether or not like I like this dresser's legs? Not in a weird pervert way. I just mean in a mid-century modern kind of a way. Is anybody else, when you see MCM for mid-century modern, do you see Man Candy Monday? I don't know what deep dark recesses of my brain. This is arguably the wrong decision. Yeah, I should be folding right now. I think we are very lucky that the 2 of characters passed, and I think that we should probably just be folding. I mean, we have 2 Dora, but the rest of our hand is kind of hot garbaggio, and so unless we start drawing into the nuts right now, I think we gotta fold. 7 of circles, okay. We'd love to see one of those in our hand. Maybe we can just try to get into Tenpai before the end of this round. Like Chi into a 7 of circles or something. 1 of circles makes me snooze. I'm gonna cut the Clint Eastwood, and I might just close my eyes and pretend like someone else is called Riichi. Also, we are so lucky that we won that last hand because we are no longer in last place. This is a hashtag beautiful turn of events. This is genuinely call me beautiful like I'm the opening number to Heather's the Musical. That's right. He knows, folks. He knows. And if you understood that reference, you are legally obligated to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'm 1 tile away from a pretty, honestly, a pretty mid Tenpai, all things considered. I'm your host, Terry Gross. This is NPR. A pretty mid Tanya 2 Dora kind of a hand. And if we don't get it, we might just have to fold anyway. But I wanted to dream for a moment there that things would be okay. Left Lord She's into a 3-4-5, okay. Probably in Tenpai. And you know what I got? Because 4 is safe, no one's waiting with a 5-6. At least I hope no one's waiting with a 5-6. So hopefully this passes. Yeah, how many tiles am I away from Tenpai? Okay, now my hand is just basically kind of destroyed. So we probably shouldn't think about androids probably shouldn't be dreaming about electric sheep right now. Androids should probably be just dreaming about getting to exhaustive draw without dealing into anyone. Now, is that as catchy of a title to propose a moral quandary? No. Is it true for this South 1 situation? Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. So I'm liking where we stand in this moment. 8 of circles should be safe. We literally see all the 6s, right? All my 6s live in Texas. That's all my exes live in Texas reference. Does it rhyme? No. Yusong, what are you doing right now? You have no idea the mental toll, okay? That going to Lowe's and Home Depot for like moving boxes and stuff, what that does to a human being. I went to the recycling plant yesterday. That was scary. It was genuinely scary. Gave my electronics to the recycling plant. I mean, it wasn't scary. It was just kind of like the recycling plant. I mean, Yusong, speak your mind. It was scary. I'm not afraid to say it. The recycling plant was scary because it's not a place that you go to that often. And it was just mountains and mountains of trash. And I was very, very scared by that. It was a stinky environment. And I was like, holy smokes. The people that work here should be paid like at least 6 figures. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Like that is what, instead of, you know, like instead of tax breaks, like people should be just for the 1%. Like I don't mean to get political, but like, no, the nicest people work there. And I don't know. It just made me so sad. It made me so sad. And I'm freaking riled up now because of hashtag injustice, but like genuinely. Anyway, that was scary. That was stressful. I went to a Coinstar. Yo, Coinstar takes 12.5% of your coins. What's going on there? And I'm also like kind of a eccentric freak. Okay, can I tell you why? 1 tile away from Tenpai. I had a plastic baggie of coins that I wanted to get rid of in a Coinstar so I could convert it into cold hard cash. So that I could spend it without feeling like I'm a nuisance to the public, right? Like, oh yeah, I like to pay for this baguette in pennies, please. No, I'm not doing that. I want to pay with dollars and paper bills. went to a Coinstar. It takes 12.5% of your cut, plus like an initial fee. That is pretty redonk. Not gonna lie to you there. That's pretty redonk. But you know what? I'll stomach it because you have a monopoly on this service. Oh, I'll happily do it. In my baggie of coins, I have $8 in $1 coins, if that makes sense. I didn't even know that these existed, and I have no idea. I promise you, I have no idea where I got these from. I haven't the faintest clue. Okay, I'm talking to you like I'm a freaking Jane Eyre character right now, but I sincerely haven't the faintest clue where I got these dollar coins from. They're real, like they say, United States of America. Either that, or I've been truly conned to a very powerful degree. I've truly been conned, and I don't mean calling four of a kind here in Riichi Mahjong. But across there, what do you got going on? You have Green Dragon, 1 Dora, none pizza, left beef. I can kind of respect that. If Red Dragon comes out, I think I absolutely chase this situation. We don't have Dora or anything, but like, this probably is only a 2-han hand, maybe a 3-han hand with like red 5s at best. So I'm not particularly scared about that. I could Shi here, just wait for the Red Dragoon. I don't even hate that necessarily. We might have to fold with 4 of circles if things get really, really spicy. Like if a crossguard calls a con or something, we might have to reevaluate where we are. But now I'm kind of seeing the writing on the wall, and I'm like, all the Dora belong to me. Like, I feel like this is at most a 2-han hand or a 3-han hand if they're lucky enough to have red 5s. They don't. It's a 2-han hand. I was kind of okay chasing that because it's a game of inches. I would also like to win this. I mean, but my hand, the only strength is that it was fast and easy, which is honestly my nickname in high school. No, it was probably something like weirdo. Too real? No, it's okay. Look at me now. I'm cool as hell. I make Riichi Mahjong song parodies, but honestly, I do think that that's cool as hell. At the end of the day, like I genuinely think that's so. Recycling plan was scary. Coinstar, fricked up. I don't know where I got these dollar coins from. I'm like an eccentric Willy Wonka coins smith. I don't even know what you call a person that owns dollar coins like this. I genuinely, I have no idea. Come with me and you'll be in a world of fiat currency that I didn't know existed. That was scary. We also did some other choice. I can't really remember, but Coinstar and the recycling plan in the same day was just kind of a doozy. And then we went to Lowe's in the same day. It was just like a mountain of serious adult tasks. The only solace that I get in all of that is sometimes being asked for my opinion, which I love. I love giving my opinion. I love giving my silly little choices. Should I have cut 5 of circles or 9 of circles and kept the 7-9 shape? Because we could still accept 2 or... Wow, what am I thinking? Oh, that was such a misplay, Yusong. Oh no, I should have thrown one of characters. I thought for some reason that I could complete 2 of shapes with 1 stone if I draw into a 6 or a 2. That is simply not true. That is simply untrue. Oh no. Okay, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai, but it's not good. I either draw into a 5 of bamboo or a 6 of circles. Dora is the Red Dragoon. It gets discarded. Left Lord pawns it up. Okay, that's horrendous. Even if I get into Tenpai right now, I don't know if I can full send. Right Lord, not gonna just roll over and die. They're gonna fight against the current of this gigantic roaring Mongon that Left Lord has managed to acquire. All right, I'm scared by this. Don't get me wrong. This is how we absolutely lose 2nd place. By the way, like, wow, unthinkable. I mean, your hand is ready and you do have a good weight. And it's early enough in the game where, like, even though they pawn the Red Dragon, it's highly unlikely. It's still possible, but it's highly unlikely that the rest of their hand is just freaking ready, right? To seize the moment. Like, we're a primetime slot speaker at the DNC. I mean, that's going to be old news by the time that this video goes out, but it's not old news to me, baby. All right, this hand is okay. Any doubles of any of our honor tiles will be great, right? Nolan Northwind, our Seatwind, the Dragoons holding it down as best they can, being dragon tiles. Rest of this hand not doing that much though. I'm not gonna lie to you. We need to start drawing the nuts if we're gonna have a snowball's chance in HE double hockey sticks of winning. Now this makes me feel a little awkward because suddenly I had 1 pair and now I have 3 pairs. Not today, Satan. I don't think you're gonna convince me to go for 7 pairs. And please don't make me continue to draw pairs. Like, I think if we draw into 2 of bamboo, I'm kind of okay discarding a 3. This hand still feels pretty normal, right? It's not like 7 pairs. It's not like all of our pairs are oh, okay. 7 pairs is the greatest hand, and no one can convince me otherwise. 7 pairs is just great. And I have 4 pairs in my hand, no album out. But here, in all seriousness, like, you have to make the 7 pairs decision about whether or not your pairs are disjointed. Like, that's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Oh, that's very, very awkward. Sure, I guess we can still, like, if we draw into 2 of bamboo followed by 2 of bamboo, aren't we a little bit happy to do that as well? Like, if we just had like a pair of the 3s and a pair of the 6s and then a pair of the 5s and a pair of the 8s, and if none of our pairs like talk to our other tiles, then that's the easiest freaking 7 pairs hand of all time. Unfortunately, our pairs can also just go back to the path of normalcy, right? Just because you've been reading a couple of extremely damaging message boards online in your spare time doesn't mean that you can't just go home for Thanksgiving and have a normal time, you know? I mean, this is not, maybe it's not as easy as that sounds, but hey, what can I say? I'm trying to de-radicalize. Okay, hang on. It's not that kind of a show. I want to wait for a zuzzier tile. You show me oh, Vivian Westman would be kind of nasty, but there's only 2 left in the entire game. So I would have to draw one and then wait for the other one. That's so unlikely. That's so last year, okay? Clint Eastwood. That is disgusting. That's Zuzzy. I gotta go for it. That is disgusting. That is genuinely disgusting. I have to go for it. I'm sorry. Riichi 7 pairs. It's 3 Han, but it's a pretty devious 3 Han, all things considered. Like, if I was anybody else and I drew into a Clint Eastwood, I would cut that tile. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Recently discarded. It's not my C wind. It's not no one's prevalent wind. It's no one's previ wind, as the kids say. Skibbity prevalent wind. So let's see what happens. Violet is not even playing that safe. 9 of circles is, I don't know where they got that idea that the 9 of circles is safe, but maybe they were just like me where, you know, sometimes you have none safe tiles whatsoever. And as a result, you just kind of have to go. I feel so bad. Kiss today, goodbye. I feel so bad for Left Lord. This was me like a few weeks ago, ready to throw my computer into the Pacific Ocean. Like, genuinely, I feel terrible. I genuinely feel terrible. Now, I'm already over it. I immediately do not care about the plight of my other players at this table. I'm thinking to myself, how can I win this game? How can I actually freaking win? Not by a little, but by a lot. I need a Mongon. If I get a direct hit Mongon on a crossword, Avi gets us there. If I sumo a Mongon, I go plus 8,000. They go minus 4,000. Yeah. And you know what? I'm reading their power level on the Scouter. It's over 9,000. Okay. That's just a meme. That's not prevalent to the. That's not relevant. Excuse me. To the math that we have at hand. Sure, Kiefer Sutherland is all Left Lord's money. It's not necessarily mine. I know it's our prevalent one too, but it's 2 Han for Left Lord, and I don't want them to get that. I don't want them to have the time to keep their tiles in their hand or whatever, and try to get into a pair situation. So we need like a sumo Mongon or a direct hit, like a medium. No, I'm pretty sure we need to aim for 5 Han. Now, unfortunately for us, that's not going to be very easy. I'm looking at this hand. Oh, yikes. Okay, we haven't drawn a good tile in frickin' forever. This is like Nagashi Mangan territory. But I'm thinking to myself, first of all, what a wonderful world. Second of all, maybe like 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Riichi, Pinfu, Tanya, pure double sequence, Ipatsu, right? Something like that could get us the 5 Han that we need. And you're like, oh, Yusong, you're being so glass half full right now. That's your Mickey Mouse watching this video. And I am like, yeah, but I know that's like pie in the sky thinking, but I think it is, you know, you ever watch a Magic the Gathering player like Newmont the Nummy, who's like cracked at the limited formats in general? He's always thinking about his outs. And as a poker player too, I know less about the game of poker, but like you're always thinking about your outs and how many copies there are left in the deck and the expected value and all that jazz or whatever. Crossword emoting in first place, honestly, huge offense. You're not allowed to do that. Am I new society? People who emote in first place will be banned from emoting for their next ranked game. That's right. He gets tilted so easily. His mind is not a fortress. There's no moat. Anyone can come in and just start messing around. I have to go Tenhou, but we're Tenhou guys. Of course we go Tenhou. I don't want to keep this for the late game. It's Suji to the door. If anyone has a 3-4 in their hand, like they're gonna absolutely slurp me up. Now, Left Lord, you are probably going for a full flush in the character suit. That's what I'm assuming. I have Tenpai here. No, absolutely not. Because I do, if I draw into 7 of bamboo, I have literally what I was talking about earlier. Riichi, Pinfu, Tenhou, Sanchoks, right? Or not Sanchoks, pure double sequence. This is a little risky because I could deal into Left Lord's full flush hand. We have to be so careful here. Right Lord cheese into a 5, 6, 7. Probably going Tenhou mode. Meanwhile, I'm going sicko mode. Furiten. That's so funny. I don't want to call Furiten Riichi. Even though Lil Bro thinks he's Akagi or whatever. If I sumo this hand, Tenhou Pinfu, pure double sequence. Tenhou Pinfu, pure double sequence. That's it. That's literally all that I have. Okay, not where I want to be. A colony that runs independently. Yeah, definitely not where I want to be. Sumo? Oh. Do I just fold? I think this is still probably safe. Sumo, Pinfu, Tenhou, pure double sequence. That's 4 Han. That's 4 Han. I just don't get any Oradora. And I don't want to, like, if Left Lord calls a Riichi, I still want the Chance Revolution to fold. But I'm looking at my tiles, and I'm looking at their tiles, and I'm like, we don't have that much with which we can fold right now. Maybe I should have called Riichi here. Maybe the Furiten Riichi is actually pretty PogChamp. Across are just gonna win this game. I'm so happy to get out of here in 2nd place. And also, like, I think my decision making here in South 4, if we go back in the logs and Left Lord is going for the full flush in the character suit, like truly my greatest nightmare, then we should have bailed. That's the speaking of outs, that's like the opposite of an out. That's like an in. That's a lose condition rather than a win condition. We must play around those as well. As we're slowly climbing our way through the expert 3-star rank. Normal dress, thank you very, very much, and a beer mug. I'm too busy containing multitudes right now. Let me take a look at that South 4, and then I also have to just relish in the sheer evility that was Left Lord dealing in with the Clint Eastwood to my stupidly Zuzzy 7 pairs hand. So South 4, I am in Tenpai. Wow, this is not Tenpai. Yeah, oh, that's so rough. That's unbelievably rough. What was the 3 of circles discard early? Yo, this is a half flush. Yeah, this is a half flush. Oh my god. Yeah. But then you draw Dora, and it becomes really awkward. And then your hand is now normal again. And you're thinking your hand is maybe Tenhou mode. Oh my god, you almost are there. You almost are. You're so close. Oh my... This is the, if you got kids, turn off the video. This is the Mahjong equivalent of edging right now. What is this? Well, what is, I'm sorry, but like, it's just, yeah, oh, this is so painful to watch. Because it's not even like they're doing anything wrong. They just can't get into Tenpai. Oh, and I was the one that robbed them of that chance to come back into this game with no remorse, by the way. And with my 7 pairs Zuztastic Bonanza. Riichi, White Dragon, pure double sequence chance, and you don't have to discard the Dora. Hello. I'm sorry. I say aloha, but in the farewell sense. Okay, the earliest game of all time. You throw a native circles, it gets you into trouble. That sucks. You have a great hand right now. This is horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. What else happened in this game? That's South 2, South 1. A lot of small hands. Okay. Very loud Ron sound. But a pretty normal hand. Wouldn't necessarily play around that. I am in Tenpai, and I call it chasing Riichi. You call, oh, okay. Double pair weight with the Suji trap. You honestly, like, I am not upset for winning at all, but like I do, like mathematically, like this is so unlucky for you. This is so unlucky for you. And I'm just there to gobble you up. And by the way, we play this perfectly because we could have called Riichi here, single tile wait on the 6 or the 7. You absolutely do not do that. And it did not hurt, by the way, that we just drew safe tiles, and the tiles that we needed to discard to make this dream come true were guaranteed safe, right? Certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes because they were in Left Lord's discards. Crosser with the Riichi. I am just memeing it up right now. I'm just memeing it up with my 9 of circles discards. And you're on a double pair wait for the 9s of the 4s. I can respect that. Just cutting a terminal tile. I don't even need to look at that hand. I can definitely understand. This was explosive. This is so explosive. You call a Riichi in the face of this Mongon. I am huge folding. And the Clint Eastwood has been a very, very... the Clint Eastwood tile has brought great fortune and misfortune, like a League of Legends ADC, to a lot of people in today's game. Now, folks... I know we got the sky high ambition, but I don't know if you can tell. Your boy's busy in chore land right now, and so, you know, we still got a lot of time to do sky high ambition. But I think that's gonna do it for today's video. Hey, if you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every day. Thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, you can always leave a like and a comment. It supports me a great deal. Greatly appreciate all the likes and the comments on the videos. Sincerely, genuinely. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. PSD. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.